It feels so good to be back to some stand-up comedy. I forgot what I was about to say. This is what happens when you wake up and you do reactions at 5 in the morning. Cliff Beats, no script, off the rip. We have Bill Burr. Motherhood isn't the hardest job. I feel like bringing some moms on here. I want to bring my mom on here and see what she has to say. My whole life, I've been a single mother. I just want to see her face. Hey, shout out to all the moms out there. I'm sure it's just a routine. All right, guys. What's up with this Inception shit? Do me a favor. Go subscribe to Just for Laughs. I'm pretty sure this company tried to copyright strike me to pieces, but I'm not going to stop. It's not you can't copyright strike me, man. It's my intellectual property. You see this face? See this mug? Hear this commentary? My intellectual property. Can't steal my likeness. I'm sorry, I'm in a goofy mood because I haven't slept. Bill Burr, Motherhood isn't the hardest job. Like, subscribe. Show love to Bill Burr. Let's go. Before I start, can you guys see the screen? All right, you guys could. Let's go.
How are you? Fantastic. The other day I got in an argument with my girlfriend, right? She likes watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I love to watch her watch the Oprah Show. And then I wait for Oprah to say something that I don't agree with, and then I take it out on my girlfriend because I'm an asshole. So Oprah brings out this guest. She gives her this huge intro. She's been on this, she's been on that, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's a mother. So immediately I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, really? Being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet? How many mothers died on ice road truckers last season? Any moms get washed overboard on Deadliest Catch? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what would you rather have as a job? You want to scoop scallops off the bottom of the ocean, catching that lobster trap to the back of your head? Or do you want to hang in the sunshine with a couple of rugrats? You'd send them to bed anytime you want and some trumped up charges because you want to have a drink and...
Hold on, he says some trumped up charges. You just start making up shit. Yeah, go to bed. Can't talk that way.
Anytime you want and some trumped up charges because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the most difficult job. I mean, I thought roofing in the middle of July as a redhead, you know? I thought that was a difficult job. I really did. I thought it was difficult. But evidently, these mothers, they're bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players, going to war, pinned down by a sniper. What a joke! You ever burp a baby and forget to put that towel up there? There's another shirt you gotta wash. Oh, lift with your knees and put it in that machine that does it for you. Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. It isn't. I'm sure it's...
That was the final punchline right there.
Yeah, to hell with these mothers. Watching cartoons, taking naps.
I can't see.
Look, I'm messing around, but you know, come on. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam lit the oil fields on fire?
He's about to get into some shit. I like how he said that. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job, come on. I get that. Especially if you're a single mother. If you're a single mother, it's got to be extremely hard to balance your schedule. Especially right now. I'm not even a father. It's hard to control my own life with everything going. You gotta have 6 different jobs in rotation just to make sure I could turn a profit.
Difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam lit the oil fields on fire and those poor bastards had to go put them out? 4,000 degrees, walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking into flames. You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself. I got a dog recently. I did. I went down to the pound. I got one of those free dogs. Yeah, that's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. I hate when people say that. It's like totally obnoxious. It's complete exaggeration. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Did you pull her out of a burning building? Did you jump in a river with your clothes still on with no concern for your own safety? Or did you just go down to the pound and get a free dog? Isn't that what you did? Stop acting like you had to take out a couple of guards, crawl in on your elbows using hand signals. Dude, you ever go down to the pound? They're just giving them away. They don't even do a background check. You want him? Get out of here. Who's next? You want a poodle? Come on, you got a perm. It'll be hilarious. Actually, my girlfriend got the dog when I was on the road. I was on the road, she got the dog. Classic girlfriend move, right? That's just a 10 to 15 year commitment. Why would you include me in that decision? What would I need to know?
Sorry, the way he said that. It's just a 10 to 15 year commitment. Why should I be included in that? Oh, it feels so good to get back to comedy. There's been so many disses and battles and stuff on my channel, man. I need some comedy. Comment down below and subscribe if you want some more comedy. Let's go.
15-year commitment? Why would you include me in that decision? What would I need to know? So we're Skyping. I thought she got one of those little shit dogs, you know? Like a Yorkshire Terrier or something you could punt across the room if it got out of line, right?
I'm
Something you could take
crying.
your day out on. You know what I'm saying? And so we're Skyping. I go, let me see it. So she pans around, and I think I'm going to see, you know, some little Chihuahua, whatever the hell those dogs are. I'm immediately staring at like this hellhound, this just massive dog, and I start freaking out. I'm like, is that a pit bull? Please tell me you didn't get a pit bull. She's like, it's not a pit bull, it's a mix. Mixed with what? Another pit bull? Look at that thing. It's like it's been doing pull-ups its entire life. Its front paws were still taped up and shadow boxing. It's got a teardrop tattoo. It's a pit bull. What more do you need to see?
He said he's been doing pull-ups his entire life. He's in the corner shadow boxing.
Oh, it gets worse. Her and a friend actually didn't get it down at the pound. They found it by the Los Angeles River. Yeah, this thing was the real deal. She's sitting there going, it was out there for 10 days. Don't you think that's sad? No, it's scary.
Yeah.
Judging by its physique, it got plenty of protein over the last week and a half. It wasn't eating nuts and berries, all right? It was choking out joggers. It was twisting heads off of rabbits. You brought a murderer into the house. You just rescue an alligator while you're at it. Stick it under the bed, add to the excitement.
That was very sneaky the way he sneaked in there. Obviously you got plenty of protein. You can go lift as many weights as you want. But here's the thing is, like, when you lift weights, it's not even about really lift. Of course you got to lift heavy, but it's what you eat afterwards, which is protein. Protein gives you that muscle definition to make you look like you're fucking jacked up. So I can go do the same workouts, but if I eat sugar and bullshit, I'm not going to look as defined. But if I go there and eat a bunch of protein, you're going to look fuller. You're going to look jacked. He's saying that dog looked fine. He was eating plenty of protein. That was sneaky. That was a nice way to put that in. That's what I'm saying. I love the writing of stand-up comedy, man. It's so similar to hip-hop. So similar to all the mediums, man.
Just rescue an alligator while you're at it. Stick it under the bed, add to the excitement. You know what's great, though? I fell in love with the dog. Absolutely love this dog, and I'm totally sold on the breed. And I know a lot of people don't like pit bulls because they ate a couple of kids. I understand that. I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself at some point in your life to walk down the street with a pit bull. You got to do it. It's tremendous. People just get out of the way. 3-4 blocks away, they see me coming. They immediately start crossing the street. I love it. I feel like a king. I don't know why black people complain about that. I love having the whole side of the street to myself. It's awesome. Yeah. Black people have no idea how difficult it is as a white man to have to walk down the street every half a block, have frivolous conversations about the weather. I think it is going to rain. Why? Why do we have to have this conversation? No, it's tremendous. I like the respect. Look at me.
I hate the small talk. It's so tough. I mean, I love talking to people, but the small talk about weather, I'm like, dude, fuck the weather. Like, what else is going on? Are you okay? What's new with your life?
My whole life, I've looked like Ron Howard. Do you realize that?
Where did that come from?
Respect. Look at me. My whole life, I've looked like Ron Howard. Do you realize that? whole life. I've been mugged repeatedly. I've never had any street cred whatsoever. The second they see this four-legged P90X body coming down the street, that's it. It's the best dog on the planet. You got to get a pit bull. I'm telling you, man. It's like a gun you can pet. Get two of them. Come down to you, just strapped. All of a sudden, there's no line at the ATM. It's just the whole world opens up for you. All right, let's wrap this up here. I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this commercial down in the States, you know. You got.
It's funny how, well, it's not funny, but it is funny how things that used to be conspiracy theories are now just actual theories and things that are kind of happening. I mean, they are creating this microchip. I mean, they have a microchip basically that they can implant to make you be able to, like, if you were like a paraplegic, you're able to move your limbs again, able to smell, taste, see.
I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this commercial down in the States, you know. You got that commercial up here for Duracell batteries. They're selling batteries, and the commercial is some woman can't find her kid in the park. That's how they're selling batteries. The hell kind of way is that to sell batteries? Remember the old commercials? They just show some guy in a rainstorm, has a flat, pulls out a flashlight. Oh, thank God he had Duracell. You can see how wet I'm getting. That was it. Now they're showing this woman she can't find her kid in the park. She's sitting there going, Kevin? Kevin? Has anybody seen Kevin? Sitting there freaking out, then she pulls out this little device. Beep, 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 and there comes Kevin running out of the woods. And they're like, Duracell batteries. It's like, dude, the hell with the batteries? What was that thing she just took out of her pocket? How did Kevin know to come out of the woods? He didn't have an antenna. His sneakers weren't glowing. What the hell is in Kevin that's connected to that device? Don't just show me that like that's normal. Oh, yeah, robot kids. Yeah, must go see mommy. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
He said robot kids.
People say, do you ever...
Oh, man, dude. There's so many comedians that we still have to catch up with. There was a time period where, I mean, I was doing, I won't say strictly comedy on this channel, but I stepped away from doing a lot of bar breakdowns, a lot of music, and we were mixing in a lot of comedy, man. I think the issue was I kept getting strikes and dealing with fake claimants, but now that I'm with an MCN, I might be able to get around it. I should be able to, and I shouldn't have any problems with Bill Burr either. I mean, he's notorious for letting people use his content, so we should be okay, man. But yeah, I'm like 98%. This was the first time me watching this because I would typically remember. All I remember from Bill Burr is like the gun line where he's talking about a shotgun, like you got to spread. He's talking about, like, I need something smug, a little 22. What you need is a shotgun. Oh, man, Bill Burr. He's special, man. It's like he ages with fine wine. He ages like fine wine, too. Like the older he gets, the more, like, sharper and to the point he is. And he's like just a smart-ass asshole. And I love it. I love it. He has a good movie on Netflix. I think it's called Fatherhood, if I'm not mistaken, or Dads or something. I don't remember the name of it. Maybe it's Fatherhood. I'll get the name of the movie for you so you can go watch it. Bill Burr movie. I'll save you the Old Dads. That's what it's called. Old Dads. It's actually pretty funny. It was way better than I expected, man. A lot of the movie you could tell Bill Burr must have had something to do with some of the writing. But yeah, man, it's straight away from Motherhood isn't the hardest job, obviously. So this is a bit of a longer skit. But yeah, I mean, Motherhood, like I said, I like how he cleaned it up towards the end, saying, like, it's a hard job, but the hardest job, come on. I should bring some moms on here to see what their take is on this. I would love to see my mom's take. My mom might smack me in the back of the head. But yeah, I'm not a woman. I've never given birth. I don't plan on giving birth. And I couldn't imagine. So I can't speak on behalf for women, but you know, there are a lot of jobs out there that, you know, you're taking a risk of dying every single day. I mean, I would even say being a police officer is more dangerous or harder than just being a mother. But who the fuck am I? But he made some great references here, so I tend to agree with him. But I would say being a mother, especially a single mother who has to pay all the bills, and then also raise the child and be there for the child, make sure the child's involved in a bunch of other things to keep, to teach the child discipline. It's got to be very tough, but the hardest job ever? No, I couldn't see that. I mean, imagine working on an oil rig in the middle of the fucking whatever Pacific Ocean and shit. Like, dude, that thing blows up. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see what the comment section had to say. As a father, I have to agree. It is important. It is one of the most important jobs, not the hardest. See, okay, everyone's kind of on the same page. My sister is 35, never had a job. She constantly reminds me motherhood is the hardest job in the world. Well, that's typically what it is. People who have barely worked, who had a kid, they say it's the hardest job. They haven't really worked a hard job, like where you're holding the line at a protest or something, or you're doing one of these jobs that Bill Burr was talking about. YouTube recommended this to me on Mother's Day. That was a weird beeping sound. That was a good line though. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I approve of this message. Yeah, see, it's like a gun you could pet. Great line. So I mean, yeah, most people agree. Most people agree. But guys, this felt so refreshing. It felt so good to get back into the comedy element. I remember waking up and doing these at like 4 or 5 in the morning and hanging with you. And we would do, I don't know, a bunch of comedy skits, and I'd upload them and I'd feel good about myself. Sometimes when I'm doing disses and battles and, bar break, it can be a little strenuous. Not crazy. It's not the hardest job in the world, but then I go into the studio and then I'm working on music, so my brain kind of just gets a bit overloaded. This was nice and relaxing and cool to watch with you. So if you guys have any suggestions, and if you don't know what comedy I've done yet, it is very simple. Say you have a favorite artist, and that's a comedian, right? All you have to do is type in their name and put my name right next to it. So Cliff Beats, watch. So I typed in Cliff Beats, Bill Burr, Motherhood, just to make sure I didn't do it before. And I didn't. A bunch of other people have, but I haven't. I've done some Bill Burr, but I definitely haven't covered everything. So let me know what I have to check out. I'd love to see No Reason to Hit a Woman. I don't remember doing that one. I see there's so many I've done. When was that? 2 years ago? Yeah, see, this is the beginning of when I was starting my channel. It feels good to be back, man. If you guys have any suggestions, comment down below. I love you guys. Stay safe. All you hardworking mothers out there. keep trucking along. Keep kicking ass. Thank you for watching with me. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, man, go subscribe to Bill Burr. I know he has a podcast. I'll link that down below. I'd love to have you too. It would mean the world to me if you guys liked and subscribed. Helps out my algorithm. If not, totally cool. But when you guys subscribe and then comment down below, it lets me know. That's when I get notifications like, hey, Cliff, people want you to go check out this. And I just scroll through the comments. I throw out some hearts, and then I'll see exactly what people want me to check out. So let me know what you want me to see. I got you covered. If you're ever going through a tough time, you can message me 24/7 too. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. It's not for song requests. It's not for requests of any kind, actually. It's only for people who are dealing with, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, a bad breakup, something along those lines. I'm no doctor. I can't solve your problems. I just want you to know that you're not alone. You have somebody that you can vent to 24/7 if you just need someone to lean on. I wouldn't have this platform if it wasn't for you or these amazing artists. But I'm out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and on to the next one. Let me know what it is. I will see you very soon. Woo! That's a great way to start the day.